Welcome back to Bigfoot Industries, everyone. Today we're going to compare three types of glitter vinyl together. Sizer, which I normally use for everything on a regular everyday basis. But I also decided to pull two cheap brands off of Amazon. HTV Vetour, HTV Ront, I believe. Now, at first glance, you can see that Sizer's vinyl likes to roll up very tightly, whereas HTV Vetour is kind of not so tightly, and then barely at all over on HTV Ront. I also notice with Sizer, you can see the glitter on the back side of the vinyl, tacky on the weeded surface, and it looks like a matte white finish. On HTV Vetour, you've got no sparkle coming through on the vinyl. The weeded area is not tacky at all, actually. And then it's a matte white, no sheen or shine to it. And on the HTV Ront, this one, I do not see any sparkling coming through, and you can see a sheen on the surface of this one, whereas the other two were a matte finish. And the weeded surface is tacky on this one. In fact, it's a little bit more tacky than Sizer, whereas this one isn't tacky at all. HTV Vetour, I don't know, kind of feels nice. Different. So we'll take these three products here, Sizer, HTV Vetour, and HTV Ront, and I'm going to press them onto those 300% cotton shirts, and then I will attempt to sublimate an image on them as well, and see if there's any noticeable differences to the looks or feels of these products. Next, we'll have to remember to set the temperature to 325 for 15 seconds. First, we're going to go and line up our image. Now we have it laid out on the heat press. We're going to cover it with a sheet of Teflon and press for 15 seconds. Now we'll go ahead and we'll peel this off. This time around, we're going to put down the HTV Vetour. This one, since it doesn't stick at all, you can move it around pretty easily. Definitely sticks to the film a lot more in this pull. Now we're going to try HTV Ront. This one actually sticks so well, I don't think I'm going to need any tape. Oops. No tape. And now peeling this one back. That one was really easy to pull. It feels nice and thin on the shirt too. I kind of like that. Now we just gotta take our image and get it nice and centered with our offset. And then we will have to readjust the time and temperature on the heat press again. Now we're going to want to set this up for sublimation. So I'm going to set the temperature at 385 degrees and the time for 60 seconds, 1 full minute. So the surface of this sticks to the sublimation paper. I find that a little bit weird. I'm going to separate the words from the image for a moment, because you can't align them separately if it's easier. And this just seems to be a little easier. Alright, we got to remember Sizer is purple, and then we have HT Vatour, and then we have HTV Ron. First up is our Sizer Glitter HTV. Do not forget to cover the image with printer paper or butcher paper, so that way if, or I should say when, it bleeds through, it doesn't hit the top surface of your press. Teflon sheet and press. This is the HTV Vatour. And this is our HTV Rons. Our first pull will be the Sizer shirt. Color is bright, feels soft, not too thick. Sizer always pulls through, didn't expect otherwise. Let's go ahead and try these other two. This is HTV Vatour. Alright, so if you couldn't tell, the image actually stuck to this really well. Like it was peeling off just like I was peeling off the heat tape. But after it peeled off, all stickiness is gone. Colors are pretty darn bright on this one as well. And actually I think it's a little bit thinner than Sizer. Guess we'll see how it holds up. Doesn't seem to pick off easy either. Let's try HTV Ront. Here's our HTV Ront. That one didn't have any issues sticking at all. Feels nice and smooth. The colors are vibrant. I think this is even thinner yet. I think the only thing I don't like about it is that it's so thin that my press, the sublimation paper where I cut out, made indents in the vinyl itself. So that's the only downside of that one. I suppose if I cut my paper wider and covered everything completely, that wouldn't be an issue either, really. Alright, so if we put these three side by side, can you guys notice any difference in brightness, texture, shine? HTV Ront was like 10 feet for under $10, so the price difference between that and like Sizer being $10 or $12 for 3 feet, or you can pay like $30 for a 15-foot roll, and HTV Vatour was maybe $1 or $2 more than HTV Ront. So HTV Vatour, I think, probably wins this one for price, because the price and the quality just are good. See how badly the washing machines beat them up. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there's any parts on sublimation onto HTV glitter that you did not get from this video, check out episode 13. You guys have a wonderful evening.